Now let's go ahead with the unique adjustments. I have taken from examples as well as from sums which are repeated in nature. Here, unique example is said because it has hardly one or two instances. So, if you do this before attempting any final account sum, everything would remain confident. Okay, you will be clear about each and every adjustment, and by nook and corner whatever it would be asked with mixum, you will get good marks. Okay, so let's go further with the, see, as you have taken the book, now I also require you to read from the book along with me so that you can understand the transaction as well as the importance of it. Let's go to page number 54, adjustment number 7 of the example number 4. The value of investment is determined at 12,000 and adjustment the difference to general reserve. If you could look at trial balance, in trial balance the amount of investment is given 14,000. So what will you do? Okay, let's understand. As we have understood that the general reserve is a part of balance sheet liability side. Absolutely correct, Bitaji. So we require balance sheet. Hmm? What we need to do? We need to simply transfer the general reserve difference. What was the investment? 12,000. Now, but what was the book value? 14,000. So first understand investment 14,000 minus write off. Why you have written off? Because now it has reduced to 12,000. So 12,000 is the amount currently for investment. This 2,000 loss, as it is loss, we will transfer to general reserve. So general reserve, how much it is, it will come to know by calculating everything. So we will subtract the general reserve from investment. Okay, 2,000. Clearly understood? This is of written also that, see, why you have created reserve, we have understood clearly that whatever loss we are going to incur in future or whatever contingency may happen, so you require the fund which you can utilize from general reserve. That you have understood. Now, sum number 13. Let's go to page number 83 faster. Page number 83. Okay. Adjustment number 5. They will say that transfer the general reserve of 1700. Now, beta ji, you know that simply that much is given to you. Nothing else is given to you. Transfer general reserve 1700. Now, where will you transfer? Obviously, balance sheet, capital plus liability side, general reserve 1700. Here, part of what you can say controversy or part of more thinking, this general reserve is being subtracted from whose earning? From partners earning. Earlier from firm's earning and then from partners earning. That's why they will debit in P&L APRO account general reserve 1700. Actually, P&L APRO is a part of P&L account. So if you make directly P&L account, including P&L APRO, there you need to do, there you need to write in debit side. Otherwise, if you have already made P&L APRO, general reserve debits. Clearly understood, Betaji? So these are the general reserve. Only two adjustment found from the book, from example as well as from sum. Now moving further with the same sum number, example number 4, page number 54, adjustment number 8. You are moving us too faster here and there. Required, beta J. Okay, what is it? Loan of 600. Just 600. was given to an employee but debited to salary account. Okay. So you require P&L account here. Beta Ji, this is called rectification of error entry, as we understood in chapter 1, part 2 of standard 11, rectification of error. What is it? And what is the golden rule of this? Do the right. Okay. On rectification of error, loan of 600 was given to an employee but debited to salary account. So it was wrong. They have debited salary account wrongly. So from salary account, okay, you have to do the right. That means you have to subtract it from here because it was wrong. So loan of an employee 600. Clearly understood? Outer column 17,400, and then loan was given. Now please tell me what could be the two loan? Loan borrowed and loan given. When you borrow, it would return in liability side. When you give, it is your asset, and that's why you will write at asset side of balance sheet loan of an employee. Beta ji, how much? 600. Clearly understood? Okay, unique example of adjustment. Now, example number 7, three unique adjustments are given. Page number 62. Go beta ji, faster. Page number 62. Example number 7. Okay. Recoverable claim, third adjustment. Recoverable claim from insurance company settled for 2000. We have understood till now about many journal entries in chapter of journal standard 11 part 1 that insurance company has claimed, yeah, the approved rupees so and so, percentage so and so. You have understood, but this is something new. Insurance company has approved rupees 5,000 of claim. Okay, whatever loss you have, we will give you 5,000. But they want very hurry in amount. We want right now. So what insurance company said? Okay, then forget about 5,000. We will give you only 2,000. This is the real scenario. What they are actually explaining you. That recoverable claim from insurance company settled for 2,000. Actually, recoverable claim was 5,000 given in trial balance, but it was only settled for 2,000. That means you have done loss of 3,000. So first understand how much amount you got. 2,000 cash. We are in hurry, so let's add it in cash and bank. How much is given? 12,000 plus recoverable claim settled. How much we got? 2,000 we got. How much we have done loss? 3,000. Loss on settled insurance claim. How much? 3,000. Okay, and this recoverable claim is completely gone away because 5,000 out of 5,000 you have received 2,000 and there would be the loss of 3,000. Actually, this is not written intentionally because everything gets subtracted. But if for your understanding, sir, if it is given in trial balance, then why you have not written? We will write, but I will explain to you how it would be written and how it will get a recoverable claim. That means our data recoverable claim 5,000. Out of that they have received in cash how much? 2,000. They have done loss how much? Of 3,000. 5,000 minus 5,000, outer column 0. That's why they have not written this entry in our account. So clearly understood, Vitaji? Okay. Unique. Then 7 number. 12% interest is receivable on tender deposit. Now, what do you mean by tender deposit? Tender deposit amount is 6,000. Whenever tender, you must have heard about the word. It is called as generally government tender. Or else, if you have read newspaper, tender notice, tender notice, tender notice, so many times, so many columns and boxes are given. This tender means whenever government needs some work to be done, they invite many companies to give quotation, okay, of doing that particular work. And along with that, whosoever price is lower or whose quality is better, there are certain criteria. Government will give work to them. But how to ensure whether he or she or the company which is given the work will not go away in the half run? So they would ask to deposit some amount in at the time of starting of the work, okay, at the time of filling up the tender. That deposit is known as tender deposit. Hope you have understood about the concept of tender deposit. Now, because you have invested in tender deposit, deposit word, fixed deposit and is similar as tender deposit. Deposit means our asset. Okay, we understood that the tender deposit is our asset. Okay, so tender deposit, how much it is? Betaji 6,000. Clearly understood. This is 6,000 tender deposit you have. Okay, which is actually required to get 12% interest from 11016. Page number same, adjustment number 7. Okay, so this is of how many months? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 6 months. So what is the formula? Is equal to PRN upon 100. 6,000 into 12 into 6. 6,000 into 12 into 6 divided by 1200. Take out. 6, 6 are 36. 360 is the interest receivable. When it is receivable, it is your also asset. We have understood, okay, whole thing in one effect entry as well as in other adjustments also. Okay, receivable when to recover, okay, it is our asset. So interest on tender deposit receivable, how much it is? 360. And when it is receivable, it is your income. So receivable interest on tender deposit 360. Clearly understood, Miraji? Okay. Next adjustment, there only eighth adjustment on same page number 62. 3 good adjustment given there and unique one. A discounted bill of rupees 2,000. Now, as we have understood in part 2 of chapter 11, chapter of bills, that is bills of exchange, okay, in standard 11, that when the particular person's required fund, okay, and doesn't have much time, so that bill will get discounted by the bank. So it is a one kind of service given by the bank. We will hand over the bill, bank will go on the date of maturity to collect, and as we are going early to the bank will give us amount less than a particular amount by deducting particular charges or the fee. Okay, but here nothing was given, charges is not given, percentage is not given, nothing is given. So simple, 2,000 bill was, we have discussed, we have gone, Sarji, we required amount of 2,000, bank has given to us, we have come to our home, and on the maturity, that particular debtor has not given the amount. So obviously, we need to pay back to the bank. Okay, that particular person has done cheating to us, but we can't do it because we have a relation with bank, good relation with bank. So we need to obviously give back, as well as bank will demand to give back. So that discounted bill was dishonest. That means it has increased our data. So in our data, we will add a dishonored bill of rupees 2000 first. Then what they have said, that it was earlier discounted by the bank. Now it was discounted by the bank, but we have not received from that, but the bank has not received from there. So we are liable to pay back. So in cash and bank, earlier what we have done, in cash and bank, 12,000. Then we have settled additional 2,000 of insurance company, and then we will again subtract because we need to give back by this honored bill 2,000. Okay, the same effect would be there in the single side. Okay, here addition, here subtraction. Clearly understood, Betaji? Unique adjustment. Now going for page number 66, example number 8. Let's go it faster. Example number 8, if you could read third and fifth adjustment. A furniture of rupees 600 sold to Kishan. Now please confirm whether Kishan is partner or not. Go back to the sum. Kishan is not a partner. That means he is a third party. We have understood now. For rupees 400. So original cost was 600. Now it was a 400 on 11016, which was recorded in sales book. Sales amount 32,000, furniture amount 1,500, and fifth adjustment 5% depreciation is also to be counted. Actually, this is to be included in depreciation, but what I have thought is, because I have forgotten there, let me put it here so that my students won't feel that something is missing. Okay, Betaji? So let's do it below. Furniture was of 600, sold for 400. Okay, so what was the original price of furniture? 1,500. Now out of, I have told you, when it is sold, it was of original value at the time of explaining our depreciation. So you will have two parts here, 600, 900. 600 was sold to by 400, so 200 was our loss. So first put it, loss on selling of furniture 200. Clearly understood? Okay, this we have understood. Now we have sold. So first we will write down sold 600, 900. Now you need to take depreciation, because when it is sold, where it is 11016. So you have sold on 11016. So how many months? April, May, June, July, August, September. Okay, so 6 months you have to count depreciation on 600, and 12 months for 900. Okay, what is the percentage given, Betaji? 5%. So 605% is 30, and even divided by 2 is 15. 900, 95 are 45. Okay, and simply 60. So depreciation is 60. Okay, same way here, depreciation on furniture 60. Clearly understood? Now moving for the next. Rupees 2,000 annual salary will be given to Radha for her active participation in business. See, this is a income related to Vidaji partner. When there is an income with relation to partner, you have to do entry in P&L appropriation and partner's capital or current account. So you need to make P&L appro and partners current or capital account, subject to what is it. Okay, now 2000 salary is given, simply you need to give. So 2000 annual salary, Radha. What is for PNL? We have understood the debit and credit, income and expense relationship in our summary, as well as in terms of understanding PNL, APRO and partners capital relation in the earlier video. Okay, so just check to it, and right now also I am explaining. See, whatever expense of partnership firm is there, it would be the income of partner. Okay, so this annual salary is actually expense of partnership firm. So we will write it down here. Annual salary, Radha, outer column 2000, and in Radha, okay, you need to write annual salary 2000. Clearly understood, Vidaji? Okay. Now go to page number 70, example number 9. Faster, faster, faster. Have you received? Okay. Read adjustment number 3. Every month rupees 300 is payable to Rahi for traveling expense. Now, see, whenever you have a business which may be located in outskirts and you need to go for marketing purposes, so this kind of traveling expenses are allowed to given to partners. So Rahi will be received 300, so total would be 300 into 12, 3600. But if you find in trial balance, traveling expense 3000 is already given. So traveling expense 3000 was already given of whose name? Rani. Now, so 300 into 12, 3600. You need to do entry of 600 only rather than 3600, because 3000 is already been paid. Now you are only remaining to pay 600. So that is outstanding. Okay, income, or for partner it is expense of 600, that is 3600. And here outstanding or receivable traveling expense for Rahi. How much? Rahi is how much? That is 600. Clearly understood? Now my favorite, suspense account. Create suspense. But actually suspense account always have fact to reveal here in our accounting sum. Whenever you will find suspense account, okay, you will definitely find the same amount somewhere else which is required as overcast or undercast. Generally it is of undercast, so you need to simply put it there. Okay, see, let's go to page number 73 first. Okay, adjustment number 6. Total of sales book is undercast 2000. Total of sales book is undercast by 2000. Now what do you mean by undercast? Means they have done total less than actually required. So what was the sales? Sales is 1,96,000 given in trial balance. What they have done? They have done undercasting. That means they have reduced the sale amount. So plus, do it, how much? 2000 undercast. 2000. Similar 2000 you will find in trial balance as suspense account. See, suspense account we have understood in rectification of error chapter 1 of part 2 standard 11. However, let's understand again. Suspense account means whenever your total won't match. For temporary closing of the account, a special account is created temporarily till you find the real mistake. That is called suspense account. You have found the real mistake, that you by mistake you have done less of sales amount. So this suspense account will removed, won't have any entry. Okay. Similar nature, page number 82, sum number 13, fourth adjustment, total of sales book is undercast by 300. Now here something different is given to you. But go to page number 82, faster. Something different is given to you. That's why I have written here. See, if you look at here, the same thing, suspense account is given in trial balance 300, adjustment also 300. Is sales given to you there? So you have given only trading account 24,700. So trading account is nothing but actually your gross profit, where you need to simply add plus. Okay, what you need to do? Under cost of sale, how much? 300. Simply understood, Vitaji. Clearly understood. Okay. We are yet more remaining with many adjustments. Please stay tuned. We are doing it in a one go. Okay. Immediately now. Okay, Vitaji. Few more. Go to page number 79. Sum number also 9. And fourth adjustment. A furniture of rupees 4,000 become obsolete, which is not recorded in the books. Furniture and fittings 10,000. Okay. Here, please understand, this is also a unique adjustment. Furniture and fitting was given in the book value 10,000. One furniture you have, let's say you have not recorded. That means printer you have bought of 4,000 which you have not recorded, and during the year it became obsolete, none of the use. So that means you have not added and not removed. So no entry would be done. Important one. No entry would be done here. Okay. Then fifth one of the same page number 79. A court has finalized rupees 4,000 for not meeting agreement to provide goods to the customer. Now it is actually Vitaji, you have court matter. That means somebody has sued that you, why you have not provided us according to the agreement. So court, in your process of court, they have give you fine of 4,000. So that 4,000 is actually our loss. Okay, so it would come in P&L account. Okay, what would it called as? We can say as code fine. Okay, or charges of code. How much it is? Vitaji, 4,000. And as it is our liability, so balance sheet, under balance sheet, liability side, we will write what outstanding code charges 4,000. Okay. Now go to page number 83, sum number 14. Fourth adjustment. What it is saying? It is saying that one, please understand the language carefully. 1/4 share of advertisement expense. Now, as you know that advertisement expense and leasehold building all are the preliminary expense which we are writing off. They are also known as deferred revenue expense or fictitious asset. So, advertisement expense here taken as fictitious asset has to be carried forward to the next year. Only 1/4 part. So, what is the advertisement expense given to you in the asset side of trial balance? Advertisement expense. How much it is? 36,000. Only 1/4 of this is to be carried forward next. Means outer column should be 1/4 of 36. thousand. Okay. So 36,000 divided by 4 is 9,000. 9,000 would be taken for the next year. So how much is the return of value, Daji? 27,000. This is something new. Okay. And there you have to write return of advertisement expense 27,000. Similar kind of thing in the same way. Next page, page number 84, sum number 15, fifth adjustment. Read Betaji. What is it? 1/3 share of patent and trademark is written off. Simply, they have not told you to carry forward next year. Simply, they have told you that 1/3 to be written off means to be subtracted. What is the amount given to you for patent and trademark in trial balance? 2,700. This patent and trademark are your intangible asset. This is to be written off 1/3. Okay, that means divide by 3, 900. Outer column 1,800. Same way here, the return of patent and trademark. This were the similar nature. That's why I have made it together. Now, Betaji, please go back to page number 84 again and read adjustment number 2. Legal charges. No, same page number 84, adjustment number 2. Legal charges included of legal charges. Now, legal charges of legal charges. Let's understand this. So, legal charges have inclusion of building purchase 4,000. That means they have done here error and we need to rectify. What is the rule of rectification of error? Do the right. Okay, so let's do it right. They have wrongly recorded the legal charges of building purchase 4,000 in legal charges. So first remove this legal amount from legal charges. What is the legal charges given to you? 6,500 minus wrongly recorded 4,000. Outer column 2,500. Why is it wrongly recorded? Because if whatever purchase we do in terms of asset, all the charges for buying it or settling it. Let's say for example we bought furniture and we gave also amount in cash for settling it or putting it down, or wages including that, or legal charges of the building. So all these would be recorded in asset only. So this is legal charges is the actually part of the building only. So they have wrongly recorded it. So let's do the right. What is the building cost of purchase? 46,000. Now they will add legal charges here to know the real cost of purchase is 4,000. Outer column, or if depreciation required, total is of 50,000. Clearly understood? Okay. Now, similar nature which we have already understood in other videos, but I thought that these two are also easy but given in one instance only. That's why I have written here. Sum number 12, page number 82, adjustment number 4, page number 82, adjustment number 4. Let's do it. Interest on investment not received rupees 800, investment is 24,000. Here investment is 24,000, doesn't have any relation with it, but as it is related, that's why I have written from trial balance. Otherwise this adjustment would be done separately. Interest is not received, that means it is receivable. We have understood everything about receivable, income, payable, outstanding, all this. So when it is receivable income, it becomes your asset, and asset receivable interest on investment 800, as it is our receivable income, would be P&L credit. Okay, receivable interest on investment 800. Now Betaji, go to sum number 17, page number 86 of similar kind, adjustment number 4, page number 86, adjustment number 4, sum number 17. 10% interest is outstanding on bank overdraft. We have understood receivable, now it is of outstanding. Because it is outstanding, it is our liability. So we will write it down, outstanding interest on bank overdraft. Here something tricky is there, that's why I have taken this adjustment. Here you, in trial balance, if you go, have you find somewhere exactly written bank overdraft? Nowhere it is there. You have been given little bit trick here by saying bank and cash account debit at 20,700, credit at 3,000 is given. Whenever this would be given, I have explained you in one single entry effect of trial balance video also, that whenever this kind of thing is given, or whenever simply bank balance is written, bank balance or bank simple word is written and the amount is also given in credit side, you have to simply understand that it is the amount of bank overdraft, okay, rather than bank balance. So cash balance is 20,700 and bank is of 3,000. So 3,000 bank overdraft, 10% outstanding is 300. As it is our expense, same would come here. Clearly understood? Okay. Outstanding interest on bank overdraft 300. Now, last and one of the most favorite for unique way of presenting the adjustment, one debtor of 2,400 become insolvent. Now, as you know that only court can declare the person as insolvent. So 2,400 we will not receive. Okay, that we have understood. But they have also told that 40 paise per rupee dividend is receivable. Now, how could it be dividend? We have we taken share? So the company will give us dividend? No. So this word is given to you for little bit misinterpretation. However, it is easy to understand. They are saying that if you are left with 1 rupee to recover, if you are left with 1 rupee to recover, you will only get 40 paisa. Okay. So, how much is total recovery left? 2,400. So, how much will you get actually? Okay. So, this 40 paisa will only receive and remaining will gone away, means bad debt. And that receivable means it has not received, it will be talked in future. So this is actually, if you do, you will write in cash account. No, here this adjustment is specifically for bad debt. So beta ji, 20, let's do it. This is 1 rupee means 100 paisa. So 2,400 cross multiply into 40 divided by 100, become 24, 24 fours are 96, 960 would be receivable. So how much would not be receivable? So 2,400 minus 960, if you do, okay, 0, 10, 3, 13, 1. So 4, okay, how much? 4, 1. 1,440 would be your bad debt, which you will subtract from debtor. Debtor, whatever is given, minus BD1440. This BD is also recorded in our that table. Okay, bad debt plus bad debt adjustment plus bad debt reserve adjustment minus bad debt reserve trial balance. Here you will write it. Here how much? 1440. I hope you have understood most different as well as unique adjustment given here. I have tried to accommodate most of the adjustment, okay, so that my lalus and lalas, my bachas will get everything clearly understood and get confidence about attending some. Why I am more and more, why many a times I have told, look before leap. First, do the right. These are the few strategies you need to apply in while doing sum in any test paper. Viraji, please read the adjustment first. Please do the adjustment first and then go to trial balance. Okay, it would make your speed increase as well as give you faster result. Okay, if you like my videos, I know that you always like my videos, so give me a thumb as well as subscribe and share to many students, those who fail to get it. Okay, have a nice day. Bye bye, Betaji.